Good morning everyone. Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be working on finishing the turbo kit install on the 13B right here. Now what I need to start with doing today is double checking all of our hardware and giving our existing hardware a vinegar bath over here. What that vinegar bath is going to do is going to relieve it of any rust and corrosion, and we'll touch those up and see if we have all the necessary bits to reinstall this water pump as well as these manifolds. Anything I don't have, I'm going to head to the hardware store real quick and pick up. So the hardware's all cleaned up now and looking pretty good. I wish the vinegar bath did a little bit more, but in all fairness, it looked like it worked well in the rust, but there was a lot of other corrosion and buildup, a lot of dark carbon deposits. Anyway, they're looking good now. This process is obviously to get all the corrosion off so it doesn't spread when you reinstall the hardware, especially into new cleaned engine parts. However, it's more than just aesthetic as well. You get a chance to inspect, and I don't know how well this will focus, but maybe I can zoom in. This one, for instance, is a little marred up on the threads. So that's something we can try and replace. It's a long bolt, hopefully I can find a replacement. If not, I'll just run a die across it to get those cleaned up. So anyway, let's move on to the next step. Next, I'm going to take those cleaned up bolts and test fit everything on here just to make sure I have all the hardware I need. Anything I don't, I'll make a parts list and head to the hardware store. Okay, so after test fitting everything, it looks like I do need a few pieces. I need some bolts and nuts for the lower intake manifold where it bolts to the block. And I also am going to get some new exhaust manifold bolts. In the previous video we put that on and I noticed that they were all rounding rather easily. So I think I'm going to replace those just to get some better hardware on there. So I'm going to run out and get that, some new gaskets for the upper and lower intake manifold, and then we'll get cracking. Right, got a little baggie of fresh new hardware right here. Now what do you think we need to do? That's right, paint these as well with that same VHT satin clear so that they not only match, but they have the same resistance to getting corrosion and dirt on them, so that middle of our beautiful clear engine bay, we don't have these rusty, corroded little bolts. So we're going to set that up now. So we need our acetone, our gloves, and our rag. Now when I'm painting these bolts, I just want to get the heads of them and the washers covered. There's what's going to be exposed. I'm not as concerned about the threads, and I'm actually not sure what would happen if they're coated in this paint and then they heat cycle. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get them, stab a hole and put them into this old Amazon box top, and then that way only the bolt heads will be sticking out. Okay, now ready for paint. So now that I'm done with that, Jeff just got home.
I did.
Welding school.
I did.
So we decided, since we're both here, not only get those manifolds put on in the water pump, but let's finish installing this turbo. Yep, gotta be careful step by step not to make anything fall in there.
Ooh, gasket!
Cool.
Want to hear rotors turn?
Sounds like a steam engine starting.
Kind of, yeah. Should we go ahead and untape these, sir? Or
We should certainly. No, we'll do it in 2 studs to line it up on.
yeah.
There. Nice and gentle. Okay. It was too long when I first went up there.
Oh, that's
This is
another.
my toothpick measuring method. So like the holes that these go into, they bottom out way sooner than the depth, because the depth is, you know, the narrow part goes way further.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was annoying. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can just cap these off with silicone caps, but I don't know how it's going to do with all the boost. But
Well,
probably-
we can just give a call up to Lucky 7 and ask him.
yeah, we'll ask him, and then get these old oil injectors tapped in, or they're tapped, but get fittings to just go in there
To block them off.
here, and primaries go here, or excuse me, secondaries. But I do have the fuel rail somewhere too, so we could even put that on.
Yeah, we could. Well, why not? Well, it's here, easy accessible. Might as well put it on.
Yep, and I think these are the mounting points. I think.
No, I think these are actual. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah. Right through the bottom. Yep.
Cool. So yeah, so the fuel rail, yeah, goes in like that, I think. Yeah. So, also got injector dynamics, ingesters. Here we go. One thing I'm not sure of is there's these little atomizers down in here,
Mhm.
and I think they stay in there. So that has an O-ring on it, and presses in. And then the injector has an O-ring. So it should go like that. And then yeah. It's just see, I don't know if that's too high.
How much room, like when you push it, will
It's-
this
it's
collapse?
pushed.
It's all the way in.
So if that's pushed in, it goes on there and there's a gap. So I don't know if those atomizers have to come out. And then just these just spray. Which probably, considering it's... Here, I have a tool for this.
Yeah, I see the atomizers down there.
Yeah, hang on. There we go. These are like plastic.
Yeah, they are. That's weird.
So they're held in there with an O-ring, so let's see what happens when we... Because they said they test fit. Oh, that came out real easy. So, let's try this fit now.
Well, if it came out that easy, then they probably had them out at one point. Oh no, because we had this part. Yeah, because we had this little part here.
Shit, I thought I lost a piece. Okay, so now if we put that in... Oh yeah, it goes down much further in there. Fuel rail's right here. Push that down.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And it's right on there. Okay.
These are cool purple looking fuel
Yeah, they are.
injectors. Freaking money. Chickens.
Okay, and they can move a little bit when they're...
Do they
face down.
come face in or out or
I don't know. I don't know. But you can move them just a little bit because because I just moved these ones to check. You can rotate them just a little bit, but
Well, with these, you know, with the sitting right here, there's like nothing, so you can really move them however the harness
yeah,
slack
and
is.
we just need to loosen it a little bit to do that. Okay, so sick. Oh,
Not a 6. Not a 4. Only be one more. Oh, look at that! It's a 5. It's like how it like etched in there. Elite rotary shop.
I know. We'll have to get the intake at some point, but I checked it and it was it's $1,400 for their intake system. The manifolds, not just like the cone filter.
We should put the cone filter on the turbo. She be tweet like a tweedle.
Sick.
That's so cool. Yeah, that looks freaking epic.
Elite. Oh man, it looks so good. Back in the day, I didn't give a crap about how things worked, definitely, but how they looked. And now getting the motor back so pristine, it's making me really relish every moment, like scrubbing every single nut and bolt, making sure it all fits perfectly. So it's a new age for the FC.
Just wait when we like paint the engine bay, right?
Yeah.
And then we put this in, and it's funny because the engine bay is gonna look super nice. It's gonna be all painted. This is gonna be all in there with new hardware, make custom mounts for the power steering pump and everything. And then the outside is not going to be done. We're literally going to drive it around the corner with no front bumper, no fenders, just like this, not even the exhaust hooked up, just to get it in here for paint. And old Randy across the street, he gonna be happy, old feller.
Hit the neighborhood for sure. All right, let's keep moving.
With a motor.
It'll cool.
Just put some air down right here. Just have some airflow over it. That's what the hood scoop's for. It won't create a low pressure zone anymore because it's not going to be sealed and it won't, but still.
Well, I mean, at least it's not like fake hood scoops. Those are the truly non-fucking.
It's true.
Not even a thing when the FC was around.
Or was it? Isn't it first made for the FC?
Mazda Speed?
Yeah, when Mazda Speed became a developer for Mazda, their performance.
I don't think so. I think they were still an independent shop. I don't know.
They're still an independent
I'll
shop.
have to check the Up to Speed episode about that. But
Donut Media.
Donut Media. James
Purse.
Pumphrey.
Purse.
My spirit animal is James Pumphrey. Buff horses is the thing now. This thing's going to be making about 450 buff horses.
What did you just do?
A bad thing.
Caught him.
Thank you, but it's not as bad as it would have been.
If I didn't catch him.
Also that, but there's still tape on the back of the water.
Yeah.
Do you imagine?
You know, just start overheating all of a sudden. Just, what in the world? Why are we hitting like mass temps? Just. I think that's it right there.
Yep.
Because it says it.
That's it too.
It doesn't go in all the way. And don't try to force it in all the way. Okay, so then now I need a hose clamp. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
baby.
what it should be from the beginning. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Yeah.
Look at the ease of which it happens.
There you go.
Ayo.
All right, so I guess we're finished for tonight. So we got accomplished. Have the intake manifold on, water pump housing back on, and we got the oil drain plumbed in for the turbo and the fuel rail. So we definitely got an FD kit for the turbo.
Yeah, we did. A lot of the fittings are for an FD block, not a S4 FC block. We did get an email from them saying that they did send us an FD kit.
Yeah, we just thought we could make everything work besides that one fitting, but they're a great company. They're very responsive. They'll get us the parts, no problem.
And they're like overnighting it to us too, which is cool.
Yeah.
They know that they sent us the wrong stuff.
So we'll send them back the parts we owe them and vice versa, and we'll get this finished up. Anyway, I think that's it for tonight for us. So let's see you guys in the next one.